Ring 2 at the present time. There goes Carson.
I was trying to get over. The camera was on this ring here, but I was trying to get over to help. And if I got there, we would have won the money. Robert Fuller and I. Now you watch this.
Look, Carson from the outside.
Right.
So Idol can't take credit for throwing out Robert Fuller by himself, but he did in fact get eliminated. And boy, here's where it started for Bill Dundee.
Ooh, tell me about it. How long did you say that? How long did you say this went?
Well, the total match went about 30 minutes, but right here it was about 3 or 4 minutes.
I thought I'd been in the ring 6 weeks with this thing. I kid you not, look at them. Now, this is when I hurt my back right there. See how I hit the top rope?
In that second ring, you hit
now,
that
look
top
at that
rope.
clown sitting up on that thing there, right?
Austin Idol. Now, what that meant was the Assassins at this point were the last 2 men in ring 1. Austin Idol and Bill Dundee were the last 2 men in ring 2, and like it or not, the contract stipulated you guys were tag team partners, that whoever won the match would get it and split the money down the middle, $10,000 apiece.
That's right. Now, if he was so worried about the money right here, he could have got in and helped win some of it. Watch.
Walked away.
Walked away, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
and the big Assassins.
Right there, look.
Another one.
Watch.
Yeah.
See?
And at this point, I got to be honest with you, Bill, I probably said it if we were listening to the live sound on the tape at the thing. I wouldn't have given a plug nickel for your chances in there, and you probably felt the same way.
Lance, by the time this got to this part in the match, I didn't know what was going on. All I kept saying to this clown was, would you tag? And I even asked him one time, I said, please, but I'll never say that again. Look, he struts down there like a peacock. Now here, I didn't even know what I was doing here. I didn't even know where I kicked him.
Just instinct, total instinct.
That's right? Exactly right. Now look, again, if he was so worried about the money right there, he could earn his share of it. Now, from then on, it all goes, I don't know what I did.
I think this is the thing that absolutely stunned the Assassins and Gorgeous George, who was sitting out in their corner, is the fact they could not believe anybody would have determination enough to go at it. Right there, you come off the ropes, bam, knock the big Assassin down. Now, here's a couple of guys that tip in at 580 pounds, and Bill is trying to get Austin Idol, who was his partner by stipulation, in this bout to tag in with him, and the Assassins just continue to go.
You know why he didn't tag, in my opinion? Because the guy's yellow. He was scared to get in there with them 2 Assassins, and I don't mind telling you that right now. Right on, right.
And there you go. You're going down into the crowd.
But Gorgeous George gets so, we're watching it back, gets so excited, he jumps out of the chair, but the guy was pinned anyway, and I would have won anyway.
That's what George knew.
That's exactly right.
Got so excited because he saw the money getting away from him, and he got disqualified.
Well, you get a look at Supermouth in a minute. Now he gets awful brave again. Watch how brave Austin Idol gets right here. Look. We won, right?
Yeah,
we won. Look at this. He's skipping around like a little fairy.
He's really tickled about the fact that...
you know what he said to me right there? He says, we won, we won. He never even got in the match, and the reason he didn't get in the match, he was yelling.
Well,
now, we'll see how brave he is again. Watch.
They came up and told you that the checks were waiting in the dressing room in there. And
see, Lance, there were cashier's checks, and they were signed by Jerry Jett. All they did was put the names of the last 2 guys on them, right? Now, technically, Austin Idol's name goes on one, but he didn't do nothing.
True.
Not a thing did he do to help win it. Now, watch, Robert Fuller grabs my foot here. See, that's the thing that kept me from getting my neck hurt real bad.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was one night of action in there, Bill, and I just got a double-handed to you for staying in there and going against such odds as I couldn't hardly believe. Congratulations on it. I know it wasn't all satisfying, but you really stayed in there and did a marvelous job on it.
Well, I think I was fighting on instinct by the time it was all over.
Okay. Bill Dundee, and we're going to be back with more championship wrestling action. I feel there's an injustice done, but you're ready to rectify it in another way.
Well, Lance, when that type of match was set up, the last 2 guys in the ring were supposed to be a tag team, and they split the money to win.
That's true.
The last 2 guys, right?
That's what the contract said.
That's what it said. Okay. Austin Idol didn't do a damn thing to help me win the money, and I don't think he should get any. So he says, well, technically, he should get half. Well, technically, he should get half. Austin Idol, I'd rather you have it all than half it. I'm not handing you nothing, brother. If you can beat me, you can have it all. That's what for. Yeah, I'm going to put the whole 20 grand up. 10 grand belongs to me. None of it really belongs to you, so you got nothing to lose. Just sign your name on the dotted line, and if you beat me, you get the whole 20 G's. If I beat you, which I'm going to do, I get the whole 20 G's, and it's all settled. Lance, everything that jerk's done since he's been here has been a sneak attack. What he done to Jerry Lawler. Yeah, Lawler can't be here to tell you himself, Idol, but I talk to him every day, and this is what he told me to tell you, brother. He's on his way back, and he's getting better. And when I'm through with you, he wants to pick up where I left off, if there's anything left off, brother. The ink thing was just, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in professional wrestling. He stood there and talked about the money. He wants half the money. There was 3 times on the film, if you want to watch it, that he could have earned his half of the money, but he never done it. Then he tried to power drive. If it hadn't been for Robert Fuller coming there, I mightn't be standing here. That was what saved me. If you watch the film, as he comes in, he grabs my foot and my head doesn't hit wrong. Austin Idol, this is for you, brother, because I know you're watching. Don't come down there to wrestle. Bring all the ink you want, all the chains, anything you want, because this little jick's going to bring a few down there, and I'm going to beat you, Austin Idol, and I'm taking the 20 G's because I won it in the first place.
Well, Bill, I think a lot of people are in sympathy with your point about the money should be all yours, but the contract said that you guys are going to settle it in your own way, and it'll all happen.
That's right. I could just give him half, but I just think what half I want. Austin Idol, I'm going to beat the tar out of you, and that's a promise.
Okay, Bill Dundee. Okay, you heard Dundee just lay it on the line, and that's the way it is. All
it's
of it.
You know, when I see that amuses me. That is really funny. Dundee, this guy Billy Dundee, he just actually thought he was my partner. The guy was wallowing like a pig in slop. In the middle of the ring was a bloody mess, had a crimson mass heavily lacerated, and didn't even have the energy to reach up and tag my outstretched hand. 3, 4, 5 times I stuck my hand out. The man was yelling, "Help me, Austin. Please help me, Austin. I need help. I need mercy. Please help me." I stuck my hand out numerous times, and the little yellow belly, bleeding, stuck pig didn't have the energy to reach up and tag my hand and let me come in and beat them all at the same time. Well, Dundee, I can understand your dilemma. I can really understand your dilemma. But $20,000, not that it's heavy bread to me, but I know to the local yokel, redneck, hillbilly, tractor driving, truck driving, imbecilic, moronic, idiotic, backwoods rednecks that live in this area, that's heavy cake. Monday night, I will be $20,000 richer, which I will immediately go down to the Mercedes-Benz company and buy a new Mercedes-Benz. And Billy Dundee, if these kind of people, if these kind of moronic rednecks get behind people like Dundee and the blinded Jerry Lawler, then they deserve exactly what they get. Losers and fools, baby. Okay. I'm going to go over to Jonesboro and relax tonight and do my number.
Dynamite, Austin. You just show up Monday